Captain America and Iron Man love each other so much, I wouldn't be surprised if they got married. But these big boys got into a heinous war at one point, and right when Captain America was on the verge of winning this battle royale, he pulled out at the very last minute. But why is that the case? Well, we're gonna find out and see who really won this war in Marvel's Civil War. So how this whole kerfuffle started is when Iron Man was laid a fat loogie by a random woman, whose son died as a result of a fight the Avengers had a while ago, and the heroes did absolutely nothing about it because they were being squeaky clean heroes. Until one day, during a random dorky party where everyone is in their costumes, Iron Man brought up that the government and him are putting in this new rule that superheroes are now going to be called upon when they need them, instead of doing what they want to do, similar to how police officers are called upon whenever there's a crime. But Nancy Pan's Captain America does not agree that they should be treated like a power-up, and because of this rebellious attitude, he's now seen as a criminal, and Iron Man is tasked with the job to arrest him. Then we get multiple stories in this event, like Spider-Man revealing his identity, Thor is now a machine because they can't get the real thing, Iron Man creates a prison for everyone who sides with Cap, but we're going to skip all of that and head straight into the potatoes and ass of this dish. And that's the final fight inside of Iron Man's prison. So strap on your My Little Pony diapers because you're gonna lay a dookie by how awesome this fight is. Because every superpower you can imagine is flying through the air like leapfrogs, and every hero is being turned into a pincushion. It's the ultimate hero-gasm in this Marvel orgy. But the thing is that the place that they were fighting in is the prison that Tony made, which was actually just a place to trap all of the Captain America squad fan members. And when Dagger and Black Panther found this out, they ordered Cloak to pull off a massive teleportation stunt, and that's to suck everyone in this room into his chocolate starfish and dump them into New York like a bucket of action figures. But after grabbing a few friends and successfully landing on the ground, it was now time for even more fighting. Spider-Man was pulling off a classic tornado potato and kicks Reed in the neck. Tony was about to get his skull cracked by Human Torch but got rid of that wet wipe quick, and Steve was getting thrusted by all of the Big Daddy villains. But when he thought it was all over, some reinforcements came into play, and it was Namor and those goofy goobers from the Avatar movies. And when Tony saw people raining from the clouds, he brought his own reinforcements in the form of another robot Thor and a batch of superheroes. Now these donkeys can have a little tussle and generate some passive income, while Captain America and Iron Man with his turtle toes can have one more standoff. But remember, my baby chuckle nuts, this is a team effort, which means Cap is pulling all the stops at putting down this can opener. Whether it be a slap on the face, a knee to the ribcage, a shield to the neck, Steve did not want to lose, and Iron Man accepted defeat and told him to just end it. And for once, right when the hero was not going to get bluffed, a bunch of random civilians, some random dookie donks, came together to stop Captain America and give him the ultimate epiphany. And that's as Steve realized what he was doing. He realized that all of this destruction, even though they were winning the war, was more mindless than watching 50 Shades of Grey, because according to him, they were winning everything except for the argument. Which basically means that, yes, what they were fighting for was valid, and that Cap may have been on the right side of this whole debate, but the fact that this debate led to him forcing his philosophies onto Tony and making him understand how he felt by hurting him is what made him realize that he was the criminal. And because of the destruction he caused, he turned himself in over to the police and finished the entire war, while Tony healed, went back to being a bum nugget, and promises to treat all heroes like police officers. Now watch another video, you wet wipes, and see ya.